Hello, everybody. Just want to see something real quickly. Okay. Let's get back to that. Yeah, just gonna continue where we left off, which was saving the Normandy from a clone of shepherd. And I know I last time I said we were gonna be playing on Wednesday, and then we didn't. But you know.
Please send this to an animal shelter for proper disposal, as a warship is not an appropriate...
Oh, that is not okay.
It is not. How dare you? How dare you?
So, anyone want to talk about their people's history?
Keela, not even a little bit.
So I'm the only one who misses when we used to chat in the elevators back on the Citadel.
Yes, because you're terrible.
So disappointed.
Well, that's creepy.
What weapon is he?
You
Is
want
that
to
a
stop
katana?
shooting up my ship? It's not your ship. It will be. I've taken your name, your specter rank, even your fingerprints. And then you left me to die. Only I didn't. You think fake fingerprints are gonna fool the council? Or hack it? How's that big plan looking now?
Hatchet squad to the shuttle bay.
Can I please just...
Loco, you copy?
Loco here. You cut through the jamming?
We did. It was heavily defended, but we got through and disabled their tag.
Commander, the Normandy's prepping for a jump to FTL. Can you get to the cockpit, like, soon?
Negative. I'm occupied at the shuttle bay.
Roger that, Commander. We'll proceed with Plan B. Plan B? The hell is Plan B?
I am Commander Shepard! Are you kidding me? You're nothing but one more mercenary thug.
Again with the pancreas? Overriding the Skycar safeties, Commander. I'll obstruct Normandy's path, try to get their attention. Or bait. Plan B stands for bait.
We need backup!
That makes us a perfect target.
No, that makes us the bait. Do you want me to drive?
No. Damn it! Launch the shuttle and blow that thing out of the sky!
Watch the cargo ramp.
I need ammo.
My team is just as good as yours. A team? You have minions, and you're running out.
Better luck next time.
Ammo. Yay.
On it. On it. Understood.
I can win this. All of you have vain hopes of a tired old man. This tired old man is kicking your ass.
Where'd he go? There he is.
You know, the real shepherd would have blown my head off by now.
Where's Brooks?
You know where I got those scars? Ferro, the Novaria, Vermire, and Island. At the Collector Base, and Paladin, and Tuchanka. I earned these scars protecting the galaxy. You got yours from a petri dish.
You can do it.
Get Dagger Squad in here. Look at you. What makes you so damn special? Why you and not me?
Hang on!
We've got you.
Thanks.
What about him?
Here, take my hand. And then? And then you live. For what?
Gotta be the bigger guy. The bigger person.
Fortunately, they weren't here long enough to do much real damage. Although I may need some help from James cleaning up the damage to the shuttle bay.
Plus, they overloaded the heat diffusion system firing at us. Not sure if you noticed, but Shuttle Guy here did some crazy stunt flying to keep us in one piece.
It's nice to fly something a little more maneuverable than the Kodiak.
What about Edie? Is she back online?
I am once again fully in control of the Normandy.
Glad to hear it. What about the mercs?
Any survivors?
Just one crappy-ass pilot and her. Alliance has taken her to a high-security facility. Maybe she can give him some dirt on Cerberus.
I'll be more than happy to cooperate with the authorities.
Maya, I know that voice.
Do you really?
You're getting a chance to redeem yourself. Don't waste it.
So serious. Admit it. Some part of you liked having me around. Looking up to the legend? We had some laughs. And who knows? Maybe we'll have more some.
No, we won't. Because you're gonna stay in your cell and do your time.
Afraid I'll escape, come back for revenge? Is the great Commander Shepard pleading for his life?
I'm pleading for yours.
So thoughtful. Then I suppose I'm off to lock up. You know, he wouldn't have let me live.
You can't clone everything.
I'm sorry we didn't shoot her.
The rest of the squad's waiting outside. We'll have the Normandy back in shape in no time.
Appreciate it.
Worst shore leave ever.
Come on. Maybe we can take some actual time off. No explosions or anything. Just us.
I'll believe it when I see it. But it's worth a shot.
So, after a hard day spent fighting an evil clone, you know what comes next.
A nap?
Please, we party down.
Well, I gotta get going. Things to settle up before I head back to Tuchanka. Always fires to put out when you're in charge, right? Let me know if you want to hang out or if you're having that party.
See ya.
Hi, Cookie.
Party, huh?
Well, no pressure. No one's gonna make you throw a party.
All right. Good idea. Let's set it up.
I've channeled discretionary funds into your account for the purchase of any celebratory supplies, Commander.
Okay, Edie and Cortez and Trainer are in. What?
I have also informed Dr. Tassoni about any potential upcoming celebrations.
Wait. I'm in charge of the guest list.
Yeah, so there's no uninvite button on this thing?
All right. But when it's time, I invite the rest.
Cortez just invited James. So...
Fine.
I'm gonna go out and see how much trouble I can get into without snapping a femur.
Members of your crew have expressed interest in spending time with you, Commander. You can check your private terminal for messages. If you require activities, Silver Sun Strip has an arcade in addition to the casino. You have also been granted a complimentary pass to the combat simulator.
Thanks, Cliff. Guess I should take advantage of some shore leave myself.
I have no idea where I'm going. Was it in here? Do I still only have like one thing each? Yeah. Remember, you get more stuff.
We are gathered here to honor the life of Thane Kreos. Thane touched each of our lives in different ways. The Counselor knew him as a hero. The Normandy's crew knew him as a brother in arms, and others as a father devoted to his son. Though his life took him to very dark places, Thane cared for the better angels of our nature. Even when he was terminally ill, he ran through worn-torn streets to reach me because he knew I needed help. You all know the results of that day. An assassin, a professional criminal, gave his life for his galaxy. And now he can rest. Would anyone else like to speak?
What I remember about Thane was his confidence. He told me once about how he remembered everything, even every mistake he made. If I did that, I'd be a nervous wreck. Thane kept it under control.
It's strange, but the last word I'd label Thane with is assassin. And we covered each other in firefights. That makes him a partner.
Thane took himself seriously, a trait with which I did not always agree. I tried to make him laugh on several occasions. But what I interpreted as a lack of humor was masking a great effort. Thane was turning his life around, in a way few organics do.
The day Thane came onto the Normandy, all Kelly and I knew about him was that he could probably kill us all with a ballpoint pen. But after you got to know him, there wasn't any reason to be afraid. He let you know where you stood. Kolyat, do you,
When I was little, I thought my father had it all figured out. He said men must be loyal to their friends and dangerous to their enemies. But when he prevented me from hurting someone, he had changed. He said enemies and ego are not as important as loved ones. I didn't want to hear it. I was lost. I called him a hypocrite in 1,000 different ways. Said that he was going soft. Now, I think maybe he did have it all figured out. That's all I can say. If anyone would like to continue, we'll be here.
Looks like people are starting to clear out.
Commander, thank you for holding this event. In time, it will be a good memory.
I don't know if I'll be as philosophical about it. It's still kind of raw.
I understand. If you will excuse me, I should take this opportunity to speak with the counselor.
But what?
He is feeling grateful, and I want to point out there are some Solarian biologists who need funding. If anyone would be able to create a breakthrough in the treatment of Kepral syndrome, it would be them.
If you need someone to hold the counselor's feet to a fire, I'm there.
I appreciate the offer, but Counselor Valorn has recently orated about funding science during wartime. My odds are good. Oh, before I go, I was organizing my father's possessions, and I came upon copies of video messages he tried to send you. I sent them to your extranet address. I hope they help more than they hurt. Until we meet again, Commander.
Or geez, am I gonna be even more sad? Thane's death is like the second saddest death in Mass Effect 3. Because I don't care what you say, there's already the saddest one. The first saddest already is taken up. Where am I checking messages? Ah.
Shepard, I suppose I should thank you for my freedom. Leaving the Normandy was the right decision. It was saddening to see our crew go their separate ways, but it is better than answering questions in an Alliance interrogation room. I hope this message finds you well. As for me, I have moved into an apartment on the Citadel not far from Kolyat.
Yes.
I think the first attack I had frightened him. I will spare you the details. It seemed very dramatic at the time, but in comparison to the Omega Relay, it was a child's game. In any case, good luck getting the Alliance to listen to you. Let's keep in touch.
Legion's death is also sad, but I don't know if you can call it a death. If you do it right, I mean.
Shepard, if you sent a message back, I didn't get it. I suppose communications from someone of my reputation would be restricted. The irony is, I am a danger to no one these days. I am even paying taxes on my investments. I can't expect Kolyat to do so if I don't. He is doing better. He has no significant other, and he is temperamental. But he is employed and staying out of crime. I can tell he is serious about changing. It has cost him more than a few friends. Send something back if you can, Shepard. I can only learn so much from news reports about you.
It's not what I meant with Legion, but I'll get more into it when we actually get to Legion. Because I don't know if you even got that ending.
I have tried a false identity to try to get this message through to you. We'll see if it works. I have good news and bad. The good news is that Kolyat and I took a few days to visit Earth.
Like the shape of her eyes. Shrill sound of chirping stops. I scan the ground. See two tiny bodies locked by claws.
Excuse me. As I was saying, we saw a beautiful sunset in New Mexico, and a scorpion eating a cricket. I wish you could have joined us. The bad news is, I fainted and struck my head. Kolyat has convinced me to stay at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. I will be there from now on. I still don't want to die in a hospital, but it's where the doctors are. and Goliath. I love him. That means I must trust him. Goodbye, Shepard. Let me say that now, in case I cannot later.
He sacrificed his consciousness, his individuality, to give individuality to the rest of the guests, to make guests individuals and persons, which they weren't before. So a little bit of Legion is in every guest. Like I said, it's a sad death, but it's not. It's complicated. I just killed the bedbug that was on me. I hate that. Can I get a discount?
We're happy to fulfill all your household needs.
Oh, okay.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Novaria. My usual squad's on medical, so I'm stuck with any N7s who are nearby. I just wanted a nice, smooth mission. You know, professional. Ended up a damn train.
Officer, someone requested my presence concerning an incident with the Krogan.
Right this way, Commander.
So, Grunt, anything you want to tell me about?
This clown wants to take me to lockup. Figured I'd give you a call, straighten this out.
Commander Shepard, I apologize for the intrusion. This Krogan insisted we contact you.
It's okay. I'll vouch for him. I'll sign any paperwork you have, officer.
Yes, sir.
What happened?
I don't know. Drank a bit, left the hospital, broke a few windows.
But you were in that hospital recovering from the Rachni encounter.
Yeah, didn't feel like sticking around.
Most people stick around long enough to, you know, heal.
Most people aren't me.
And why is CSEC here?
Guess they're precious about some broken glass.
Before I sign you up, everybody walked away from this in one piece, right?
Sure, yeah, everybody's fine. Hospital's seen better days, though.
Right. Tell me about the windows.
A couple of squad mates broke me out for my birthday. Tried lowering me down the side of the building on a rope. It didn't work out.
It's your birthday?
No, I'm tank bred, remember? Anyway, we got some pictures on the Krogan Memorial.
In the Presidium?
Yeah. When CSEC got there, they were mad. Or maybe they were mad about their car being on fire. Can't remember.
Why was it on fire?
I threw my bottle of ring call at it. Pretty strong stuff. Went up like a bonfire. The CSEC guys jumped out. Then I figured they didn't want it, so I took it. We didn't get very far before they shut us down. Sprayed us down with riot foam. Didn't work so well on me.
And why's that?
'Cause I was on fire. You know, from the car. Come on, Shepard, keep up.
Right. Sorry. So how did they catch you?
Got hungry. Bought some noodles.
Grunt, you apologized to the nice man for setting his car on fire.
Fine. I'm sorry for setting your car on fire. And I won't do it again.
Good. Now, officer, I can pay for any damages that may have occurred.
That's what you've been signing for, Commander. You're lucky, Krogan. Don't let me catch you up here again.
You won't. Thank you, officer. So, how were those noodles?
A little spicy.
You're my hero, Grunt.
Just like a kid. Like a parent who needs to say that what they did is bad to the police, but secretly, like, totally, like a kid who got suspended from school, but so to the school you're like, yeah, totally, I'll totally punish him at home, and then you know take that suspension as a vacation.
What should we do first?
Rex? What are you doing here?
Escaping. Ever since we cured the genophage, it's been nothing but work.
Council been riding you?
Bah! Not those project shit slingers. No, it's the female Shepard. Now that they're fertile again. Oh, I haven't slept in I don't know how long.
Can I get you two anything?
2 more drinks. And another bag of ice.
I would have thought you'd be enjoying the perks of Krogan fertility.
Enjoying it? There's a line of females outside my dwelling right now. Stretches on for as far as you can see. I had to sneak out my own bathroom window. Even then, I was cornered by 2 more females on the ride from Tuchanka.
And it's just you? They're not spreading the love around?
Sure, but everyone wants their firstborn in generations to be strong and fit. I'm the leader of Clan Erdnot. I brought an end to the genophage. Everyone on Tuchanka wants a piece of me. And Bakar is no help at all. She encourages it. I'm telling you, Shepard, I'm in no shape to fight Reapers.
Considering everything we've been through, I can think of worse positions to be in.
Trust me, I've been in every position in the past few days.
Here are your drinks. And a bag of ice.
And I thought Morden's procedure was painful. Oh well. Shit, Shepard. We sure have been through it, haven't we?
Still going through it.
True. Well, here's to us. And to going through it.
I'll drink to that.
Football. It means victory or death, roughly.
Ah, but you can't die, Rex. You've got a family now. A really big family.
Ah, more ice.
I have a feeling that's not what he wanted to hear. Didn't have Rex on the on the map.
Place your bets.
No hustlers at my table. Fair warning.
Ah, I'm just looking for activators, basically.
Live Baron race starts in 5 minutes. Place your bets.
Come on in. Could be your lucky day.
So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Actually,
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
take that.
I'm not even here to play. I just want to see if anybody is here
I think this one's broken.
to talk.
Did you catch the updated intel reports on stripping enemy defenses? It's embarrassing.
That's recruit reading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration? As if anyone carries 2 guns anymore.
If you're staring at our home, the server is secure.
You go first. All right. Your move.
Good night.
So there I was, taking cover behind a table in the middle of this Asari monastery. Scion on my right side.
Oh, I don't want to go to this simulator. I assume you get something for the simulator, but I don't want to do it right now.
Commander, I see you have purchased the necessary party supplies. When you are ready, you can send invitations from your private terminal.
Before I do that, no, it's from the from here. Yeah, the catalog. It's gonna be like that. I have to go back in every single time. Just looking at everything now. Where would the shelving be? Right there, okay. Okay, I'll do the party now. Do the party stuff now. I mean, no, I was going the right way. It is there. Identification here. Where's Tally?
What sort of party are you hoping to have tonight, Commander? I could set things up for quiet conversation, or would you prefer a more energetic evening?
I think it's time to blow off some steam.
Excellent choice, Commander. Allow me to queue up a series of popular nightclub tracks and drink lists. I will also modify my appearance to be more festive.
Hey, come on in. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for the invite.
Make yourselves at home.
Thank you.
Happy to be here, Shepard.
Man, this music is hot. The right music sets the tone for the whole party, right, Esteban?
Sure. My parties are always a little hit and miss, to be honest.
Hey, Shepard. You gonna have a drink?
Sure. How's everyone doing?
Ask me after 5 more of these. I'll drink to that.
Am I gonna find you on the floor tomorrow morning, LT?
Here's hoping.
Well, that's great. I can wake you up with my abuela's huevos rancheros.
Hey, thanks for doing this. I kinda needed to unwind a bit, even just for a night.
I think we've all learned to rest.
That we have, Cortez.
I can't get over the size of this apartment. The electric bill alone could have paid for my college tuition.
I got it for free.
So, Shepard, you can serve this swill, but can you drink it?
Someone has to drive you all home.
Are we sure the Normandy is still there? Has anyone else tried to steal it? Stealing the Normandy? Now there's an idea. Wait, what? Who?
Trainer, you still have your toothbrush?
No worries. I'm sure Cerberus would be happy to build us the SR3. We've seen a lot of good times from the old girl.
That we have.
Some of you more than others. I'm just honored to have squeaked in.
To the Normandy.
This is nice. I don't spend much time with everyone like this. As friends, I'm glad we could do this.
Hi. I'm trying to socialize. I'm not particularly good at it.
Not much for big parties?
Well, if I know people, sure, but some of your friends are legends. I can't just ask if they've tried the hummus. Also, Dr. Chuckwas apologizes for not being here. It's some emergency medical consult on the Citadel. She sent some fancy liquor, though. It was great. Wish you could have had some.
That's a tasty shot.
I just have the idea she drank it all because she was nervous.
You know why Cerberus is gonna lose? Demographics. You recruit a guy who's
I'm kind of...
Protean gatherings were nothing like this. We considered the future and respected the dead. Yeah. So who is strongest? You or the tank braid?
What I miss?
The Prothean here wants to know who would win in a fight between me and Rex.
It's a good question.
No, it isn't. Baby Pyjek here wouldn't stand a chance. Don't listen to this fossil. The only thing he could defeat is a glass of warm milk. Ha! I got head lice bigger than you, Junior.
This talk does not prove anything.
Only one way to settle this. Now the party's starting.
Another time, guys. I don't have time to buy new furniture.
Ah, just when it was getting good. Yeah, you got lucky.
In my cycle, too many people in one room risk the high casualty rate if attacked. We should all be careful.
Reminds me of Cora's den. Haven't been back there in a while.
I just attacked my mic. Don't know why I'm checking here. I don't think anybody's gonna be in my bedroom or bathroom. The one person who would be that could be hiding in my bedroom didn't get invited for some reason.
I must admit.
No, he's like a brother.
You know, I miss the days when Cerberus was just hilariously incompetent. You know, when Jacob was in charge.
Excuse me?
What specific time period are you referring to, Jeff?
Hey, Commander, this is Cerberus. We were studying some Rachni, and they got loose and killed all our guys. Can you take care of that? It's one system over from where we hooked some guy up to the Geth, who then got loose and killed all our guys.
They did rack up quite a body count. At least back then, it was usually their own bodies.
We knew some cells were bad, but the Alliance and the Council weren't doing anything. And we were doing good work.
And crunches. Lots of crunches.
Hey, not okay, Kasumi.
True. However, Cerberus did successfully revive Shepard from a near-death state.
And after taking down the Collectors, I cut ties with Cerberus, got loose, and started killing all their guys.
For which we thank you.
Jeff, do you remember that I am also a Cerberus project?
Oh, crap.
Okay, that is. Where's my sniper rifle?
Thanks for inviting me, Shepard. It's nice to see you like this.
How do you like the new crew?
You always attract the best.
Have fun.
You bet I will.
Give me one, too.
Edie, up for some bad examples of human behavior?
I think you mean examples of bad human behavior.
Just a hint. Grammar correction? Not the best icebreaker.
Hey, Commander. Weird to see everybody here together.
You think?
Wow, weird, but good. Nice to know it's not always arm wrestling Reapers with us. Anyway, thanks for putting it together. I'll try not to be too embarrassing.
Apparently I have to talk to Glenn.
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
I want to check on a few things before we change things up.
Certainly, Commander.
Wow, this is quite the apartment.
Seriously? You see that waterfall? Hey, James. Having fun?
I'm relaxed, but fun? I think my kindergarten graduation is more fun than this.
Very funny.
Don't worry, I'll see what I can do. You know if that waterfall is warm water or cold?
Your guests appear to be getting rowdy, Commander. Would you like me to change the intensity of the atmosphere?
I'd rather things didn't get too crazy. Let's bring things down a little.
Excellent decision. Please give me a moment to switch to more relaxing music and
Oh,
prepare appetizers.
He has a bow tie. That is...
Drink. I'm drinking. But it's not a drinking game. Afraid to lose? Shepard.
Grunt.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander Shepard. Shepard.
What
Rex?
is...
Grunt.
Shepard.
Oh, they're drunk.
Shepard. Shepard.
Grunt.
Shepard.
Rex.
Commander Shepard. Shepard.
Rex. Grunt.
Shepard. Shepard.
They're drunk.
Protheans can read the smallest details of our environment. Tattooed human, I would like to touch you.
I'm not nearly drunk enough for that.
You then. Commander...
Javik?
Apologies. I have been drinking the provided drinks.
Sure. You might want to tap the brakes a little. Everyone having a good time?
Will there be food available soon?
You're hungry, Edie?
No. However, my research suggests that serving intoxicants without nourishment is considered unwise.
I can eat.
In my cycle, we had food. Many of varieties.
You feeling okay?
I am Prothean. I never feel okay. Though this drink is changing that.
Know what I could go for? Fish and chips. Greasy, salty, crispy, flaky, melt in your mouth.
Yes, that. Let's get that.
Shall I arrange some fish and chips, Shepard?
Steve, is that your favorite?
Actually, I'm a dessert guy. My aunt used to make this chocolate lava bomb cake.
When I first escaped from Cerberus, I found these chocolate chip cookies at a store. Ripped through the whole damn thing.
Nothing in this cycle compares to the food of my people.
Maybe you should get cooking then, Javik.
Most of our ingredients are extinct. Except Krogan. Sorry, Durian, Varian, and Corian. Is there any we could spare?
Hope you don't feel left out, Edie.
Do not worry. I've been employing a socialization protocol feature that came with this unit. It is called Smile and Nod.
Okay, I'll see about arranging more food then.
You know, forget food. This bar is impressive. Let's crack open this bad boy and see what we can come up with.
Beverages. More would be preferable.
I mean, the original Normandy was a big deal.
Along with its commander being the first human Spectre.
You were there, Doc. What was it like?
It was overwhelming at first.
What are you guys talking about?
James was just saying how he used to be a fan of the original Normandy.
Oh?
The ship that belonged to the first human Spectre? Hell yeah. But it's old news now. The SR-2's the best damn ship out there. Nothing can beat it.
Just look at what it accomplished. The SR-2 made a good ship better.
The original Normandy was developed by the Turian Council and the Alliance. It's a symbol of cooperation between members of the galactic community. And we wouldn't be where we are now without it.
Sorry, I had to get up for a second.
The SR2 has been through a lot, and it'll see us through a lot more.
My Normandy days are behind me, but I'm proud to say I served on that ship.
You know which one to pick. I like the original, but we don't have the original anymore. So like, what would I do?
I guess the original Normandy is a classic.
I didn't know I had to make choices.
Sightlines aren't bad. Blind spot there.
When did that happen?
Garrus, what are you doing?
Just checking the place out, Shepard. Can't be too careful. Don't get me wrong, this is a nice apartment.
But?
Well, for starters, too many windows. And they're too big. Makes it easy for someone to track your movements.
Why don't you relax and enjoy the party? The apartment's fine.
Fine? You just had your clone try to kill you. Suppose tomorrow, Liara's evil clone comes after you. Or Joker.
Alright. Have fun.
Well, if it's Joker's evil clone, I don't think we have to worry. Unless it's not a perfect genetic clone and it doesn't have Joker's disease. But if it is a perfect clone and does have Joker's disease, then we don't have to worry. Like I'm doing stuff in my room, so I can't. Yeah. There.
So, Edie said you found her voice attractive. Well, actually, she said the word you used was like, or something.
Wait, are you two arguing over Edie?
No.
Probably not.
Okay, you know she smashed my head against the side of a shuttle?
I know. Twice. I heard it from Liara.
That was like forever ago. Plus, it wasn't Edie back then.
It's really unfair of you to even bring it up.
Yeah, what the hell was I thinking? Probably just brain damage making me touchy.
Apology accepted.
You know, it's not healthy to just bottle these things up.
The hell is up? Still creepy, Kasumi.
Well, I'm glad you two are drunk enough to finally deal with this.
Oh, we weren't planning to deal with it.
We're just happy giving each other shit.
We can call Edie over, and you can discuss your feelings like mature adults.
What?
No.
That would be weird.
Just no.
You don't think she knows? You guys, she's the Normandy AI. She sees every extranet site you browse.
Note to self, delete browser history.
I can show you how to set up an automated task for that.
You think you have to delete your browser history? It's already too
How
late.
many bedrooms does this place have?
Like 4?
Not drinking. Is this because of your bone thing? You guys are great.
I like Kasumi in this party. She's invisible the entire time, just popping into conversations whenever
Hey,
she feels like
no
it.
touching, asshole.
I mean no harm, Tattoo.
How about that one? Funny arm there?
Isn't this place marvelous?
Occupied.
The party appears to be a success, Commander. Do you require anything further?
Sure. Edie mentioned she may want to cook something. Why don't you join her?
Of course. I am sure we will be capable of approximating an organic palette between the two of us.
Yeah, let the two people that don't eat do the cooking.
Microfilament, maybe. Say a 5x5 grid across the glass. That might do it.
All right, Garrus, I gotta know. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just admiring the polish on this glass.
It's not clean enough for you?
Oh, it's just, well, one man's decorative glass wall fixture is another man's explosive glass wall fixture.
Explosive?
Microfilaments, Shepard. Tiny strips of explosives laid across the glass in a grid. It's your first line of defense. When an intruder enters, hit the switch and boom! They're shredded to pieces.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, if I had this back on Omega in my Archangel days, there'd be even more dead mercs.
If you say so. Just try not to scratch the finish.
Shepard, next time you clean...
Is it done yet?
The recipe calls for more curry.
Are you sure? That seems like...
Everybody okay?
The entertainment efficiency of the party was falling due to inadequate food supplies.
Ouch.
Do not be concerned. I am compensating.
I just wanted her to heat something up. Now she's cooking.
With a vengeance.
Edie, I appreciate the help, but parties aren't about efficiency.
A party is a collective event among like-minded individuals. It requires teamwork and an understanding of group dynamics. You did not pass through the Omega-4 relay to assault the Collector base without preparation. Why should this be any different?
Because it's a party. Nobody's gonna die if we do it wrong.
I'm really hungry, Shepard.
But if you were to ask a team member to select the music and you chose Jeff, the results would be disastrous.
I would never choose Jeff for the music.
No, I should do music.
I can help facilitate a positive environment.
I'll hold the line at the snack table.
Agreed. You see, Shepard? A party is a social construct that can be designed for maximum efficiency.
Well, good luck with that. Bring him back alive.
You keep it pretty quiet, Shepard. Nobody has punched me yet. Not that I'd recommend it.
It's a party, not a...
You're bluffing.
The wall.
Don't be so sure. I got a pretty good poker face.
I can tell when someone is hiding something from me.
Commander, can you believe Doc's never played poker?
How are the lessons going?
The Asari still refuses to take risks. Victory does not come without cost.
Either we're sitting down in that extra chair or
Doc's not much of a gambler.
Be glad we are not participating in one of the games from my cycle. You would all lose horribly.
Aw, be nice to Liara.
Called
You're
it.
going to have your hands full with me, anyway.
Adios. How long have you been there?
Well, my willingness to gamble aside, this has been a wonderful evening, Shepard.
Glad you guys are having fun.
I knew she'd be there. Like, if we're not sitting down
It's
and
nice to see
look like we
people
were,
relax and let their guards down.
it's gonna be
I'll
Kasumi
try not to take advantage.
is sitting there.
Time spent being idle. Do you?
So, what games did you play in your cycle?
No, everybody, where's Rex? I'm not gonna take a group photo before talking to Rex.
Where's Liara?
I'll give that. You're a great pilot.
The best, but go on.
All I'm saying is that when it comes to shuttles, I got you beat. I think you said so yourself.
Ooh, shuttles. Only slightly less cool than dropping from the Normandy and Omega. So the first Normandy kind of evaporated.
Yeah, that must have sucked. At least Shepard wound up with a better Normandy.
I wouldn't fight myself for another ship. Or ever again. No more clones.
Come on, fighting a clone can't be worse than the Collector base. That was some messed up shit.
That place still gives me nightmares.
I'm glad I wasn't around for that one.
Some tough calls on that one. Glad Shepard was in charge.
Hey, did I ever tell you about the time I saved the Normandy single-handed?
Yeah, right.
It's true.
For sure. I was there. I'll vouch for him.
Collectors boarded the Normandy. I only had a minute to come up with something to take them down.
So you freed the Cerberus AI, the one Cerberus made.
I don't hear anyone complaining about Edie now.
Yes, we're all glad she didn't turn out to be an evil robot. Weren't you complaining earlier about how she smashed her face in?
Yeah, I didn't
We're
think
losing focus. Edie wasn't a
gonna be
robot
doing this
back then.
today, but
When the Collectors took over, she was still shackled. So it was me, saving the Normandy by myself, single-handed.
Yes, you did.
Good man.
It's fun just getting to hear everybody talk, and see them relax.
Make it.
You know.
Hey, everyone. Come over here for a minute. Let's get a photo to remember this. Arrange yourselves on the sofa.
An excellent suggestion, Shepard.
Great idea. I want a copy.
Make way! Make way!
Thanks for coming, everyone. Here's to us. Ready, Glyph?
Of course. If you could all please direct your attention this way.
Okay. Everyone say Normandy.
Normandy!
Of the music.
I wonder if you would let me stay here, Commander. It reminds me of my stasis pod.
Morning, Shepard. So, on the off chance you accidentally trigger an alarm you didn't know you had and you hear a timer start counting down, then remember the code 6492. Punch it into the keypad, preferably before the timer goes off. If you don't, well, just hope your insurance on this place covers large and fiery explosions.
Really, Garrus? Really?
Good morning. Sleep well.
Shepard. I was just going to lift some weights. Want to join?
Hey, you look like shit.
Sad price Kasumi isn't watching Jacob.
When's the food gonna be ready?
Okay, who wants eggs? Liara, eggs? Trainer. Esteban, eggs? Joker, where is that guy? Ash, come on, I promised you eggs. Rex, buddy, eggs? Javik, man, you gotta try my eggs. Anyone else? Garrus, you know my eggs.
Morning. I'm drinking all the coffee today. All of it.
Morning, Shepard. Hope you slept well.
Some neighbors came by last night to complain about the noise. I put their bodies in the building incinerator. That was a joke.
I was about to say, you better say the line.
Morning, Shepard. Looks like no humans were harmed in the making of this party.
Hey, Commander. Hell of a night.
So, last night, I didn't do anything, did I?
There's one person I didn't. But again, it's assuming so. Like, okay. Going down the hallway. Make sure.
Duty calls, huh?
There's still a war on.
Unless the Reapers are on shore leave too?
I'm guessing they're not. Round everyone up and have them report to the Normandy.
You got it.
I guess shore leave's over.
At least we threw one hell of a party. Probably the last one.
You didn't even invite her.
No. No matter what happens, you'll find a way to do it right. For all of us. Serving on a human ship. I never would have guessed. And I wouldn't trade it for anything. We've had a good ride.
The best.
I didn't actually hear that, but
I'm coming to get you. Don't you dare. They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You were talking to him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not alone, Steve. I'm here, anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Just seeing if there's anything that I missed. That's just my dress capacity. No, let's start. I can actually report on these.
Joker and Edie are going to Purgatory next time we're at the Citadel. Can't wait to see how that turns out.
I'm going to the Citadel right away because I'm gonna leave orbit and then go back because Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Navigation is becoming increasingly difficult due to the number of refugee ships in the docking area.
Right here. Yeah, at where I'm going is.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off planet to try and make money. Hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the
Shepard, if you're feeling up to it, I thought we could do something fun for a change. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Some things never change, do they?
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
Too busy trying to live. What's yours?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn. Figured it's time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get. A little busier than I imagined.
How about a dive in the pool?
You obviously haven't seen Turians swim. It's a lot of flailing and splashing, interrupted by occasional bouts of drowning.
You're right. I just have to save your ass again.
It'd make up for all the times I pulled your ass out of the fire. We've had a hell of a ride, haven't we, Shepard?
Times like these, you know who your real friends are. They're not the ones running around looking for an escape route. They're the ones who stand at your side through the worst of it. Who never give up on you. I'm lucky I can say I know someone like that.
So am I. You're not going to propose marriage now, are you? Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
All right, Vicarian. You're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice slugs for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
He wouldn't want you to miss on
Kept me
purpose.
alive, maybe, but technically I died.
Yeah, well, next time we'll throw in a herd of rampaging cliques, and that's how you separate the rookies from the pros.
I think he'd be mad if you missed on purpose.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Listen, I thought of something. No, it can't wait until I'm back on duty. The Hesperia period.
It's my money, and I'm closing my account.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense. If you shut it...
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
It needs my money is gone. I haven't found any reliable pictures, but just if those guys had something that could help us,
Can't believe how hard the doctors are working to keep that terrorist bastard alive.
he's in intensive care.
You want my security bids? Bring me a warrant.
You stonewalling me? Those bids could be vital for the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing. See those scorch marks? Cerberus killed one of my servers right there. Where were you?
Hey, I lost friends too. If you care about finding the Cerberus,
We're at war. If you care about the safety of the Citadel, you'll help CSEC however you can.
thank you, Commander.
I have some high-profile customers. If word gets out that I'm ratting them out to CSEC,
You think I care about insider trading and electronic smuggling right now? I'm after the bastards who attacked the city. Nobody else. You've got my word.
all right. Just... I hope it helps.
Rogan forces reported heavy casualties in destroying a Reaper stronghold located in what was once Arachni space. Sova's attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading force.
Damn it. If we'd kept digging a few hours longer, we'd have gotten the obelisk of Carson. I know the Hades nexus is off limits. I'm not an idiot. Damn it, the Alliance needs that thing right now.
Sure, they should have been up there. Or is it?
Replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Councilor died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
Or is it up here?
Damn it, another Cerberus trap? Bomb or turret? How many this time?
These are control schematics for Cerberus turrets. Will these help?
Damn right they will. I'll have E-Crimes dig into them. Might even help us find the little present Cerberus left for us. Thanks a lot. This is gonna save lives.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven. Krogan leader Erdnot stated that his support of the Turians proves that the Krogan...
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted. There has to be some way for us to get more medical supplies.
I told you already, we have nothing to spare.
We're willing to pay.
It's not about payment. Between the war on Palaven and the coup attempt here, supplies are short.
If my people don't get more antibiotics and Metagel, thousands of us will die.
Then maybe you picked a bad time to start a war with the Geth.
There has to be some way for us to get more medicals.
Tally saved the Citadel a couple of years ago. Watch your tone.
You're right. We're all on edge right now, but we don't have enough metagel for our own needs. We can't help your people right now. I'm sorry.
Damn it. Thank you for trying to help.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help?
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
That was every 5.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
How do I get to the up here?
Look, the asshole's in custody now. Killing him won't bring anyone back.
It's about justice. The man is free first.
Prison Academy also.
And it didn't bat an eyelid. There's no doubt.
While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Palaven.
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
Look, the asshole's in custody. Killing him won't bring anyone
We
back.
have to keep enforcing the law. Same as always. Without that, everything goes to hell.
Look at Paladin, my friend. We're in hell. We should be
And
looking
didn't
at
bat an
terrorists.
eyelid.
The rest can take care of itself.
There's no doubt.
So the bar fights, the drunken disorderlies down by that purgatory place?
How does cracking down on that crap help us win the war? People need to blow off steam right now.
And how does letting the misdemeanors go?
Everyone on the Citadel knows we're at war now. You have to show them that CSEC is still in control. They need that security.
The commander's right. We need people coming into work every day. We need things to keep running. Otherwise, today's bar fight could be tomorrow's street riot.
Yeah, maybe you're right. This feels so damn petty right now.
Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Set optional here.
Commander Shepard, do you have a minute?
Can I help you?
Jordan Knowles, E-Crimes. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. I've got a saboteur hacking key systems, power, communications. It's bad. If you've got time to help, check out this console.
Got it. Looks like a collection of access codes.
They're Batarian diplomatic codes, from back when they had an embassy on the Citadel. If you can use your Spectre access to find them, I can shut them down.
I can access restricted intel at the Spectre office in the embassy. If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies of Elysium
And 6. It should be around here somewhere.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go toward the Turian war effort. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the Turian war.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
And it'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it.
At least this isn't like Baldur's Gate 3 where you could accidentally start a
I just don't understand why you're suddenly so conflicted.
relationship with people.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack that disabled a Cerberus firebase.
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic world, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a cactus.
If he's a terrorist, he ought to be locked up.
He should be shot. Gorex wanted for 6 months.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
Unless we win this war, it'll be the last time any of us see the Citadel. Soak this in while you can, Javik.
Do not be so dismissive, Commander. Someday the things you have lost will be the things you would kill to have back.
Such as?
Order, the rule of law. From here, our empire dictated the course of the galaxy.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true, then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
Ehana, I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living...
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Turian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I've enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
No replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested.
Yeah, Jeff is not a bad guy. He's just
I don't even know where Neopet is.
a fish out of water.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead, and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Gonna say, I don't think he's gonna be on the map. He's just always somebody you can talk to. So, yeah, Spectre Terminal is on the map because I have things I can do. But Miranda's in here? Yeah, I don't see Miranda. I'm gonna look for her in a second, but...
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah. With Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive, and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ori is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
That was an ominous addition to the map. Unless it's just choose this or that addition.
Sorry, space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Salian Nebula. A joint Turian-Krogan force has landed on a moon in an attempt to retake the Volus home world.
Was the Volus ambassador here earlier?
Yes, he was, Commander.
I need in. Spectre business.
Unlock the office when you're ready.
And C-Sec forces have killed the last invading forces.
Haven't been able to get in here before. First time for it.
You've never been this uncooperative with us before, Ambassador.
That's because you were actually doing some good in the galaxy before.
Has that changed? How many colonies would be gone if we hadn't taken action against the Collectors?
Too many. But fighting the Alliance
must continue in order to end the war. We understand it took a lot for you to reach out to Cerberus, Ambassador Korlak. We ask that you trust us a little longer.
You people are monsters!
Ambassador, please.
Hundreds dead. Udina betraying the Council. I should have cut ties with you ages ago.
And what will that accomplish now? The risks you took by passing information to Cerberus. It's left you in an interesting position. If you sever contact, we can't protect you from the consequences.
I have no time for this.
We'll speak again. Have a good day, Ambassador Korlak.
The Turians think I'm still working for Cerberus. They've put a price on my head. I can't go to C-Sec, but Cerberus has plans. An entire Turian colony rests on my life. If anyone finds this, I hid a tracking receiver in the office suite beside the human embassies. What are you...
Damn, Cerberus has them everywhere nowadays.
You gonna go on about them all night?
Just get the car up here quick. Little bastard's even heavier than he looks.
Zaid?
Oh, here. I thought.
How long till we killed Korlak?
Once the credits go through. Was beginning to think you weren't interested in the money.
I'm not. Because Korlak worked for Cerberus? What'd they do to you? None of your goddamn business. He waking up?
This is Commander Shepard. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
Tell me where you are.
We're still near the Presidium. C-Sec will check Selkish arms when they realize I'm missing.
They won't give a damn when they realize you sold them out to Cerberus.
Wait. Cerberus is planning to attack a colony that...
Stay calm. Help's coming.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
On my ear.
Zaid used to work for Cerberus. Ask him why he's here.
Why? Why go after your old employer, Zaid? How you know my name all of a sudden?
Good question.
Your account helps fund Citadel defense.
doctor, I pulled the plug.
You don't want this guy dead. He could lead us to other suspects.
Who's gonna have time to find him?
No, the Krogan are the only race that can fight on the toxic, so they need support. Well, ideally, something like a cactus. They're good in mountains, immune to toxins.
Damn, wrong door. He needs you alive to stop Cerberus.
Cerberus is after a Turian colony. Kill me, and they get it.
Drop my name.
Shepard's investigating. He's a recent acquaintance. How recent? Very. Shit. All right, I'm listening.
Been a while, Zaid.
Shepard. Glad I wasn't just making an ass of myself over a hunch. Undisciplined bastards. This is what I get for signing up at the last minute.
Where's Korlak?
I'm here, Commander. You saved my life. I almost died because the Turians thought I was still with Cerberus.
Did those mercs hurt you?
I'm fine. They wanted me alive until the fees were delivered for my capture. They didn't care about what I had to say.
You kept mentioning a colony in your message.
Information on a Turian planet's defense system. They'll strike soon. But if I tell you which planet they're attacking, Cerberus will know I turned traitor.
Turn? You already betrayed your own people.
We saved your life. Tell us what planet you put in danger.
I can offer a bargain. The Volus bombing fleet. In tactical terms, it's worth far more than a colony.
Or you could give us both.
You can warn the Turians there'll be an attack, Commander. That should be general enough to ward off suspicion.
You tried to do the right thing before. It failed because you trusted the wrong people. Now here's your chance to make up for it. You're giving us Volus support, and you're going to help us make Cerberus pay for using you.
I can't.
You can.
Waste of everyone's time trying to appeal to a Volus' better nature, Shepard.
Aphis. The colony's name is Aphis. Cerberus wants its shipyards.
And the bombing fleet?
Yes, it's yours, Commander. I'll speak with Citadel security about this incident. You have my thanks.
Took him long enough to spit that out.
Zaid, what are you doing here?
Later. C-Sec's on their way. Won't be too pleased with the mess we left them. Catch up with me at the docks if you like.
So did you tell the refugee camp who Warwick was in?
I tried.
Spectre status recognized. Please. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you fight.
I racked up so many missions for the Citadel that I wouldn't be surprised if I'm just on the Citadel for the rest of the time.
Ugh, this sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Talking to people is fun in this game, though.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Yeah, he tried dancing in Mass Effect 2 and
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
another shit Joker here.
50-50.
Bar.
Look at this! All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which,
Dancing?
watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and eating?
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
That's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis and a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Now, is there any more?
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Okay, maybe talk to Evie more.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the young.
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
It's gonna be another one where I have to go all over the place for it.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance...
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
I've been thinking about it. I'll say right now there's no plans, but that doesn't mean that there's no plans to. But that doesn't mean that it won't change.
Alliance forces struck back at Cerberus with a daring attack.
Hello.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Here I need
One
to go.
moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency
The galaxy
civilian
needs to
housing.
understand what these refugees have been through.
All
Can't
things
you let me
considered,
in?
I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
Wait, aren't you Commander Shepard? Solek Vast, documentary maker. Please, maybe you can help. I'm trying to document the stories of the refugees coming to the Citadel. Their loss, their sacrifices, their moments of bravery.
Something holding you back?
CSEC won't allow me on the docks. They say I'd be disruptive. But you could catch a few quick shots for me.
There are lots of refugees on the rest of the Citadel.
It won't have the same impact as seeing crowds trapped on the docks. We all need to help each other. I want this documentary to shock people into action.
Good idea. The galaxy should see what these refugees have been through.
Thank you, Commander. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. If you could just take a few shots with your Omni tool in the refugee camp. I'll be here when you're done.
Yeah, usually from 4 to 7 Central Time.
I don't think that will quite fit the documentary's tone.
Replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council. Heavy losses.
Thank you, human.
Pressure's okay. No infection so far.
Can I talk to him?
Only if it's important, Commander. He's hurt bad. Take down the sedative a bit, but hurry. I peg his survival at 50-50.
Are you Gorek?
It never hurts to ask him things.
Go away. Nothing to say.
Not even what a terrorist is doing on the Citadel?
You!
Do I know you?
Every Batarian with someone on Aratok remembers
is your face?
The planet that got caught in the Alpha Relay explosion.
You butchered a colony, only regret... Don't have the strength to...
I destroyed Eritot's relay to stop the Reapers from pouring through.
Ha! Easy for you to claim now that they're here. Don't pretend you have any remorse.
You think I didn't feel guilty? I destroyed a colony. I've thought about the people who died. About how I couldn't warn them in time. In the end, I didn't have a choice. But I'm sorry. If that means anything.
If you're so remorseful, if you have any real guilt, show some mercy. Unplug this machine. Let me join my family.
Because I don't have the assets.
Forces continue their assault on Asari space.
What are you doing?
I'm waiting.
Waiting? Waiting for who?
I can't really use that.
They put me on
Could you try again, please?
and said to wait for them here. They'll come find me as soon as they can.
Retake the Volus homeworld from Reaper forces. I guess this is the sacred place. Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel.
I mean, I can't stop you, but I'm not,
Yes, that's just what this documentary needs.
but I'm not really in a position to... for commissions or anything right now, so...
It needs to be more about the refugees.
Listen, please, we just need more food. I could give you the location of some ruins. Prothean ruins on Gate Hittim and the Hades Nexus. If you could get past the Reaper results, I'm sure you'd find something nice. It's got to be worth something. Please, my family is starving.
I thought it was...
Great shot, Commander.
Damn it, I'm telling you, someone sabotaged the Medi-gel dispensers. No, if I knew who, I'd have had them arrested. It doesn't matter. What matters is that I've got Turian soldiers dying for lack of medication.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed, and CSEC forces have killed the last invading forces. After attempting to cure the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the two military against the Reapers. Commander Ashley was the second human Spectre, assisted Commander Shepard in preventing Cerberus forces from killing the Council. Replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Dina.
Yeah, if you're still here at the end, I'll post my, Discord into the chat. I'm not gonna, right now.
I think we might need a different subject.
Arisen
there's not many places to check, and yet I'm still not.
What the hell are you looking at?
Nothing. Nothing.
Night, Cookie.
Cerberus attempts to take control of the Citadel have failed. C-Sec forces.
I fixed the sabotage. The Metagel dispensers should be working now.
Thank you. I'll get patients moving through triage immediately. I wish we could have found the bastard responsible for the sabotage. But this is going to save a lot of lives. Thank you.
After attempting a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the Turian military against the Reapers. Lieutenant Commander Ashley Williams, the second human Spectre, assisted
Where's that last photo? Supposed to be taken.
Replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Medina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council.
That's supposed to be there, but it's not.
Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies Elysium, Tiptree, and Zeus Hall are hit by forces. Prison Academy also
This is not nearly as difficult to do the first time I did
is
this.
ready to evacuate all students. While the Alliance takes heavy losses, Turian troops have been bolstered by Krogan support on Padawan. Krogan leader Normandy saluted the Turians' proofs that the Krogan are ready to return to the Citadel. Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Selenium Nebula.
Wondered if you'd show up, Shepard. Figured you'd be too busy recruiting goddamn armies for this war you're in charge of.
I could always use more help.
I'll bet. I've seen footage of what happened on Earth. Tell you what, I'll see if some old contacts of mine are still around. Can't promise you anything, but if enough of them are still breathing, I can lend a hand.
James?
Commander, what brings you down here?
I was about to ask you that.
Well, after our little chat, I made up my mind. I'm gonna join the N7 program.
And you're celebrating by getting a tattoo?
Sort of. See, there's no official channels to go through right now. So, I guess this is my way of making it official. Technically, I'm just an N7 recruit, but, you know, I figure with you as my training officer, how could I fail? Right?
I'm flattered, but I wouldn't exactly say I'm training you.
Not officially, but what the hell is in this goddamn war? I'm just saying, whether you like it or not, you're my direct superior, and you're N7. So I take my lead from you. And you know, I'll take whatever advice you got.
Really?
Sure. The good advice.
Well, they wouldn't ask you if they didn't think you could handle it.
Here's hoping.
But the real work starts now.
Uh-huh. I know it seems like I don't take things seriously, but when I commit to something, I fully commit.
Clearly.
Hey, I won't let you down.
The only person you need to prove yourself to is the one standing in the mirror every morning.
Good point.
You know, that's gonna sting for a few days. You gonna be ready for duty?
Well, I'm not looking forward to slapping my armor back on, but I'm always ready.
Glad to hear it.
Ah! Careful!
No, seriously, where am I? Where is that last?
Excellent. That will really get people's attention. Thank you, Commander. That should be enough footage. Come meet me again when you're able.
That is. Yeah.
I have your footage.
Thank you, Commander. I'll start editing it right away.
Now leave the hospital now? No, I went to the hospital. I think that is everything except for doing the going to the consoles.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw? Yes, Sergeant. Heard from your brother since then? No.
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital. Looks like... okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Oh. Where I just was.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
After obtaining a cure to the genophage, Krogan leaders have announced an alliance with the military against...
Hey.
Parents get here.
No, it's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. They connect the shuttle with the route just late or something. That's all.
Replacement has been selected for the position vacated by Counselor Danelle Udina, who died assisting Cerberus in an attempted coup against the Council. Heavy losses are mounting as human colonies in Elysium, Tiptree, and Susan were hit by rebel forces. Some Academy also referred to the rebels in Elysium's attempt. Alliance forces were able to evacuate the coast.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Commander Shepard, Captain Kahero Balak, Batarian External Forces. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race, a beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this Citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people. But what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system,
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I'm uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. But we're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre Authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
I believe those are my credits.
That should be everything. Though I do think people have new One forever changes, but
Reaper forces continue their assault on Asari space, claiming the Nimbus cluster and the Samian Nebula.
it's time to go back to the Normandy.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an ESO mining facility on Zani. It's a...
Yeah, but I don't look the way it looks really. Also, I don't want to start any big pictures. That's all I have. So.
I found something. Signal confirmed. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. I found something. Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed. Faster than light jump successful. I found something. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.